Olivier Giroud shocked the footballing world over the weekend with his goalkeeping heroics. The striker had to get into the keeper position after AC Milan lost goalkeeper Mike Maignan due to a red card and all their substitutes had been used. It wasn't an easy feat, but Giroud used to play in the position as a youngster, so he took a trip down memory lane in the match. I have never experienced this in my career. I made a great save at the end of the match, and I am proud of the whole team. We fought like lions. The final stop, almost like a goal. Calabria massacred my arm, but it's okay. I'm going to frame this jersey. He had to dig deep and get into the keeper zone. And during stoppage time, Giroud prevented Genoa's George Puskas from scoring as he was charging towards the Milan goal. Giroud made a match-winning save as he fisted the ball out to guarantee Milan the 3 points.
So here's a list of 10 outfield players who were forced to play as goalkeepers. Number 1, Harry Kane. That's right, the Hurricane himself, one of football's finest strikers. Captain of the Three Lions, silky golden hair. During Kane's breakthrough season at Tottenham back in 2014, Spurs keeper Hugo Lloris was sent off during a bizarre Europa League tie against Greek side Asteras Tripolis. Talk about a Greek tragedy. Kane was forced to put on Lloris's keeper jersey and go in net for the final minutes as Spurs had used all their remaining substitutions. But that was only after he had scored a hat-trick. What? How amazing is this guy? He did let in a free kick though, rather awkwardly as well. In fact, it was borderline comedic. After the final whistle, Kane proudly walked off with the match ball, wearing the goalkeeper jersey. Number 2, Rio Ferdinand. Now this was extraordinary. During an FA Cup tie against Portsmouth, Edwin van der Sar was replaced at halftime by Tomas Kuszczak. Tomas who? Kuszczak was then sent off. That was probably Kuszczak's best moment as a United keeper. I'm serious. Anyway, mighty Rio decided to take matters into his own hands, literally. So he donned the gloves and went into goal, even facing a penalty during his cameo in net. No, he didn't save it. He did dive the right way though. But United crashed out of the cup. I blame Kuszczak. Who? Number 3, Dani Alves. This guy was so good you wouldn't think twice about playing him as a goalie. In fact, he could play anywhere he wanted on the pitch. He could even referee a game for all I care. He's excellent at it. He wouldn't even need VAR. The Brazilian legend had to put on gloves and play in goal during a French Cup game after Paris Saint-Germain keeper Trapp was sent off. Okay, so he played for a total of about 30 seconds, but still, that counts. And did anyone on the pitch or in the stands or even on TV even doubt his ability as a goalie? Nope, because this guy's a legend. We miss you, Danny. You rock star, you. Number 4, John Terry. In what was generally a very bizarre match, both Peter Cech and Carlo Cudicini got injured in Chelsea's Premier League trip to Reading in 2006. 2 injured keepers, 2 players sent off. The only thing that didn't happen during this match was for a Tyrannosaurus Rex to run onto the pitch and try to take a photo with Jose Mourinho. Up stepped Mr. Chelsea himself, John Terry. Who else? He took his place in goal and even kept a clean sheet, sealing a 1-0 win for the Blues. Captain, leader, legend, keeper. Number 5, Kyle Walker. What's with fullbacks wanting to play as goalkeepers? During a Champions League game against Atalanta, City's then keeper, Bravo, saw a straight red card for running out of his box and bringing down a player. Having used all their subs, someone had to step in the goal, introducing Mr. Dependable, Kyle Walker, a.k.a. Speedy Gonzalez. Not the biggest of players, but the guy has some of the quickest feet in football. His short cameo as goal actually went down pretty well. He didn't concede, and he even saved a free kick. Number 6, Phil Jagielka. Sheffield United versus Arsenal. David versus Goliath. Muhammad Ali versus me. Okay, you get the drill. Sheffield United were 1-0 when the Blades goalkeeper, Paddy Kenny, limped off with a groin injury. United's manager at the time, Neil Warnock, was famous for not having goalkeepers on his substitutes bench, among other things. But why not, Neil? Why? What's going on? So Jagielka had to swap tops with Kenny and go in goal. Not only did Phil deny Arsenal legend Robin van Persie a goal with a superb reaction save, but United actually went on and won the game, earning the Blades a famous victory over the Gunners in a 34-minute cameo appearance as a keeper. Jagielka even earned plaudits for his role as a goalkeeper. Phil was certainly feeling it that day. Number 7, Robbie Savage. Robbie's Derby County were playing Reading in a championship clash back in 2010. Already 2-1 down, first-choice keeper Stephen Bywater was forced off injured, and then substitute Deeney was then sent off just before halftime. I mean, seriously, guys, Derby are forced to play over an hour with Robbie Savage in goal. It's bad enough that Robbie was even playing, never mind in goal, and for 60 minutes. He did make some decent saves in the match, notably one from a Gylfi Sigurdsson free kick. However, he did let in 2 goals, and Derby lost 4-1 away to the Royals. Number 8, Kazman Moti. This is a great story. You can't make this up, even if you wanted to. Bulgarian champions Ludogorets had never been in the Champions League before, going into their key qualification against the Romanian champions Steaua Bucharest. Ludogorets had their goalkeeper sent off after equalizing to take the game into extra time. Kazma Moti, who was a center back, took on the responsibility to go in goal. The rest, as they say, is his story. Kazman would go down in Ludogorets' folklore. The match went into penalties, where Moti scored his spot kick, and then saved 2 penalties to send Ludogorets through to the Champions League for the first time in their history. Scorsese, you've got to make this into a movie. But it didn't end there. In honor of his achievement, Ludogorets even named a reconstructed stand at their stadium, called the Moti Stand. Now that's brilliant. Well done, Kazman. Number 9, Henry Lansbury. Google him. I had to. I really did. During a league match against Blackpool, West Ham's goalkeeper Robert Green was sent off for a foul. West Ham were 2-1 up, but the red card threatened to turn the game upside down on them, only for former Arsenal youth player Henry Lansbury to step up and save the day. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's just Lansbury, the savior. A ruling back then meant championship clubs could only have 5 substitutes, and well, manager Sam Allardyce refused to travel up north with a reserve keeper, so up stepped Lansbury. Really? First Neil Warnock and now Big Sam? What's with you and your reserve keepers? Just get another guy. The Hammers didn't conceive any more goals, and in fact went on to win 4-1. Number 10, Vinnie Jones. Do you remember Vinnie Jones? The actor? He played roles in movies such as Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels, Snatch, and Gone in 60 Seconds. Remember Vinnie Jones, the footballer? No? Yeah, well, we don't blame you. The Hollywood hardman used to play for Wimbledon. He twice volunteered to go in goal during his spell with the Crazy Gang. However, he didn't do that well, as first Sheffield Wednesday hammered Wimbledon 3-0. Then Newcastle netted 6, after goalkeeper Paul Heald was sent off. It was at that point that Vinny decided to quit football altogether and move on to the movie business, if you know what I mean. And we're very happy that he did. And there you have it, folks. 10 outfield players who had to put on the dirty gloves and stand in goal when their team needed them. So, which one of these wannabe goalies impressed you the most? Was there anybody that we forgot? Let us know in the comments. See you later.